Hello, this is Robin. I want to welcome all my new friends and ones that's been with me from the beginning. This is going to be a Keeping It Real video. A friend of mine had mentioned a subject to me that I thought I would do a Keeping It Real video on. And this is a subject I've never thought of doing one on. So I am going to start uploading, not every week, but I was thinking about trying to do 2 Keeping It Real videos a week, just so I could catch up on all of the ones that I have wrote down that some of my, that a lot of the friends on my YouTube channel had suggested that they thought would be a good topic. So, I'm not going to say no names, but this happens a lot of times, and it's even happened within my experience. First off, I'm going to record myself so I don't have to say this all the time. I'm not a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a counselor. No shape or form do I ever claim to be. These are my views. I need my views. If you agree, that's fine. If you disagree, that's fine too. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. So this, and again, I never know what I'm going to name the video until I upload it. This is kind of about weddings and bridal showers and rehearsal dinners. Listen, I'm not going to make this very long, but a lot of people are capable of doing more money-wise than other ones are. And if one side that's getting married may be a little bit more financially stable than the other side, there's nothing wrong with that. No shame at all. We all live in a world to where we all are different. Financially is one of those, sadly. But, a lot of people work their whole life and still are struggling. And, some are, some income and financial status might come a little bit easier to those. And that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you're in a situation to where one side usually pays for the wedding and maybe the rehearsal, and the other side might be responsible to pay for the bridal shower or the rehearsal dinner, the situation. You are a couple. You are going to be married into the situation. So you know what your parents' situation is. So if they are in a predicament to where it's common for one set of the parents to pay for part of the wedding or part of the reception or all of the bridal shower or the rehearsal dinner, and they're not in the position to do that, try to pull them aside and talk to them. The parents that are in this situation and you're stressing about it and upset, this is supposed to be a very happy time in your life because your daughter or son are saying, I do. And I know you feel responsible that you should be able to pay for the rehearsal dinner or, add, to help out. If you are financially unable to do that, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to be ashamed in that. If you need to pull your son or daughter aside and talk to them, which you shouldn't have to, because if they know the situation, they shouldn't let you feel stressed and guilty about it. And they may not be doing it intentionally, but sometimes we don't see what's in front of us, especially when you got your mind on the wedding and all this other stuff. talk to your son or daughter. Explain the situation to them. Tell them how bad you feel and how stressed it's making you and how sick it's making you, because you know that financially you should be doing this, but you just can't. And, ask the son or the daughter to go talk to their future spouse and explain the situation to them if they can't, see it for their own self. Maybe they're not even expecting you to pay, but they just haven't said anything. Maybe they feel that you already should know that they know you don't have the money. So they're not really expecting you to pay for anything. So, see what they're feeling, see what they're thinking, let them know. Your family, your parents and children, you should be able to talk to them about things, anything. And like I said, I feel bad because, we get stressed and we get upset and we cry and we feel so guilty because we're unable to do what we feel we should do as parents. But listen, we're human and we all have these feelings, every single one of us at a time in our life. My children got married. I wasn't able to help them financially. I had a wedding cake made for my son's wedding from Walmart. It turned out beautiful. And it was not, I think it was like, I don't remember if it was like maybe 50, it might have been like $75. I don't remember. But anyway, that's how I helped. And then I ordered them a wedding blanket. It's almost like an Afghan with their names and the wedding date and the day and the month and the year they got married. And there was like a poem on it. Or give them some money in a card. But I hope this helps. But again, my oldest son had a very fancy wedding. And I thank God that they were both working and they paid for it, because the way they went about it, there was no way that I could pay. And, but we helped out with the food and the decorations of that nature. So there is things that you could do to help. But I know when it's kind of on the high end and they want everything catered and everything fancy and that's fine. That's okay if you can do that. But sometimes we're not all able to chip in and help in that way. So maybe there's other ways that you can help. Maybe there's other ways that other things that you can do. Again, you just have to try and talk to the son or the daughter or the future son-in-law or daughter-in-law. I mean, they're going to be in your family. You know what I mean? You have to be able to talk to them about things. And you don't have to do it in a mean way or a nasty way. But this is supposed to be a very happy, joyful part of your life. And it's not easy sending off your children in the first place. Alone, feeling stress and getting to the point where you may not even want to attend the wedding because you're too embarrassed or feel ashamed. So please don't let it get to that point. Please talk. Talk. I say if you can't talk to somebody about anything, you don't have anything then. But you've got to be honest and you have to talk to them. And I hope this helped in some little way. If you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And I will keep everyone that is concerned in my thoughts and prayers, that things work out for the best and that you all have a beautiful, beautiful day when it comes time for the wedding. Again, I just hope that this helped in some way. So take care till we talk again. All right. Bye-bye.